Hello and welcome to EasyExplodedList overview. Let's take a look at how to create an exploded list. All we need are two different meshes, one with an underscore high and one with an underscore low at their name. You can see we have our high poly model and our low poly model. They are both at the exact same location as you'd usually have them for baking. I can basically select all of my low and high poly and then create an exploded list. The algorithm looks at the names of each of the objects and searches for the pre-configured prefixes, the low and high. As you can see, we have our object separated right here, and the low and high poly are still intersecting at the right spots. Let's say I've made myself a cube. Now I've touched it up a little bit. I want to work on its high poly, so I'm duplicating it. Let's add a bevel modifier. Now this is my high poly and I want to rename it real quick. In my baking I can bake by name. To do this I can just select my normal cube. I can go ahead and just add low to selected. And then it says cube low and its data block is also cube low. Let's select our high poly version and just click add high to selected. The 001 that Blender adds is now removed and has been replaced with the high suffix. Since Blender has its auto renaming thing, we can see this is messed up here. So we can just copy object name to its data and now it's fixed. You can also do this with a bunch of objects at the same time. You can select a few of them and add the low suffix. And I can also select this view and add the high suffix. And now if I wanna make an exploded list, if we select these two and we can click add to existing list, we can see they'll be added very closely to our mesh. After we set up our scene in Blender, we can go to another program like Substance Painter, for instance, and import our exported models. Once imported, we can see our exploded list is over here. Now we can go ahead and bake our texture map. So I'll import our high model, which as we can recall was in the exact same spot as the low poly model. I'll bake by mesh name and let's do 4K. Now going and looking at our baked result, we can see there's quite a difference, which means the baking worked. We can also look at our cylinder here, we can see the baking